Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Didsbury Art Studio and I'm Sally. And in today's video I have been using some crinoline fabric, which is some material that you can use for millinery usually, and I thought that I would do a little bit of a play around with doing some sculptural forms on the mannequin. That's Layla if you can hear some jingling around, what she's up to. That's what I plan to do. So we are going to be experimenting with some yellow and some blue crinoline. Let's get straight into the video. Hi, so I've got some crin here. I've got some yellow and I've got a whole lot of blue. And I just thought that I would start experimenting with what I can do really with the crin. I think before I've made quite a bit. I was just looking at this little sample that I'd actually sewn it onto some cinema at the back there with that design, and then I have done another YouTube video like that one, which was a combination of the crin and some fabric sewn on the top to get some flounces, which really nice. So hello Layla, kind of been sort of sketching out a couple of different ideas of things that I could do, but I might just have a little mess around with just pinning on. I might put you on a time lapse and see what I can do, and just looking at the shapes that I could do with them. What I'm doing here is I'm literally just getting the crin. I haven't done anything with the edge that you can draw thread on. I'll do that in a bit, but I was really just trying to see what I could do with this length that I've got left over. And as you know, quite often I just experiment on the mannequin without sewing it onto anything, just because I'm interested in the shapes and what you can do with the material. Very unruly. Look at the shapes involved though there, that's really cool. Coming up here, and then I've just sort of done a second layer of folding it over and pinning it down there.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do?
I've just been, you can see, just pulling it back and forth, the crin, and then pinning it down either side and getting these wonderful. I don't know how much of the crin that I've actually got, I need to measure it out, but more I'd have carried on sort of down there. The other one I've got is yellow, but I was thinking of doing something a bit different with the yellow, so we'll leave that for now.
My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the other.
See what I was trying to do there? Or actually you can see it a bit better there from the side. But I've been looping it and enlarging it as I go sort of further down. So allowing more and more of the crin to loop down, just fixing it with some pins underneath there, just through the centre. I thought it might be interesting really just to play around with the crin on the mannequin rather than using it with millinery like I have done in the past. Done some fascinators and combined it with some cinema. This is the cinema that you can just sew onto the cinema to hold it together. But I just thought, you know, it might be quite interesting just to see what we can do on the mannequin. I feel like I want to just draw this thread, so I'm just going to get on with doing that.
You set my world on fire.
You can see what I've done there. I've literally just got the thread that is right at the end of the crin, and I've just pulled the thread so that we've got this gathered effect, and obviously it's reduced the length, but I think that we can play around with doing something with this. I'm also just going to get the end of the crin, which is starting to fray, and you just draw it all in, and then I'm just going to use the remainder thread just to wrap around it so that just holds it all together and keeps it tidy. So I'm going to have to do a couple of knots and a couple of twists. I've done both ends, just wrap the threads around both of those ends, and I'll just use that there, just to start that off. I just want to see if this is going to make much difference, the fact that I've gathered it in, that it's going to kind of change the potential to sculpt with it. Let's have a look. So I've just looped it back and forth and pinned it on. So at this point, you could actually just fold in half of it and pin that down. So let's have a look. Doing something like that.
My heart's desire. I just wanna love.
Switched it up a little bit. I folded over some of the edges so you can see some of those ripples have halved. I've left some of the height. Gives it a little bit of a different effect, doesn't it? I like that one.
Love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You said
Back and forth, back and forth.
my world's on fire.
Let's have a go at twisting the crin.
You set my world on fire.
Is it too much? I've drawn the threads on with the yellow crin, and in fact I just need to do the edges. Okay, let's see if we can do something with these two.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
I've literally just twisted the two different colours together. I don't know, I was just sort of wondering what it would look like if I layered them. I think it needs more experimentation.
You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You said my word.
Twisted it, curled it, halved it, put both of the colours together, draped it coming down the mannequin. I really like the effects, and so I think I'm somehow going to have to take it off and sew some of these ripples, contain them with stitches because it's not going to stay on the mannequin. Yeah, I quite like the two colours together actually. It's just really what I had. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start sewing where I'd pinned onto the mannequin to keep the actual sort of loopy bits of the crin that I'd placed. I'm going to be sewing all of those bits, just hand stitching. If I can take it off the mannequin, have a look at it as a sculpture, that would be fun too. Look at little squirt there, sleeping.
You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old.
I've sewn it all together, and a piece that is hung, or it could be still used on the mannequin. I've just stitched all the little bits.
You tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you.
I hope you enjoyed this video today, and if you did, please leave a comment, that would be really helpful. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here today and you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more. Hit the notification bell so that you can see when I upload, which is in fact every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Also, I usually read the comments, and it would be really helpful if you could let me know if I should think about doing some online teaching Patreon, and let me know in the comments what you think about that. More messages messages that I get back from that, the better that I'll be able to include whether you want me to do it or not. You can also write on the community tab as well. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you in the very next video. Goodbye.